Oh my goodness. Look who's worse than old Il Nam in the Squid Games playing marbles. It's our good old friend Zillow. They're worse than a flock of seagulls. And they ran. And so far away. So here's what happened. Zillow has now announced it is out of the buying game. So they will no longer be buying houses, which means the biggest competitor, the biggest, baddest, meanest player on the market, bye-bye, they're gone. So what happened? And how's this going to affect you long term? Let's go ahead and talk about it. So as you know, Zillow is one of the first companies to create an iBuyer program, which is where they purchase a home, flip it, and resell it. Now, on average, they actually lost a few $1,000s on every sale. And long term, they had a strategy. And that strategy was to become the dominant player to get you into a pipeline for all of their other businesses, because they're buying insurance companies, they're buying title companies, and all of this other stuff that's part of the real estate game. So just working with your agent and your lenders, not enough. Oh, by the way, they have lenders, and they've been hiring agents to actually sell homes for people who don't want to do the iBuyer program. So they wanted to have this entire ecosystem. They wanted to become like Amazon. Matter of fact, I got a good Amazon story to get you to think about this a bit. I was trying to buy a microphone. Let me see if I can get this in here. Oh, I can't. So anyway, it's the Shure SM7. Oh, there's the tip of it. Just the tip, I promise. And I purchased it off of Amazon. And when it came, it looked a little strange. I'm like, something's just not right. I'm not having a good feeling. My feelings aren't right here on this thing. So I'm like, what is going on? Why are my feelings not right? And then I just kept looking and looking. And I realized part of it was upside down. Well, whoever was the seller on Amazon is not an authorized dealer. This was supposed to be new. It's obvious what probably happened, because who's going to counterfeit a microphone? I mean, I know the Chinese counterfeit a lot of things. They're not going to counterfeit a microphone. A part was upside down. So they probably got a bunch of used ones or ones that were broken and got them from someplace, went back and fixed them. And this one, they put a part in upside down. That's how I noticed it, because something was feeling wrong. Well, thing is, where did I go when I wanted to buy this microphone? I went to Amazon. Remember, Amazon used to be the low-cost leader. They're not low cost. As a matter of fact, when I went, like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to go get a new one. I'm going to get it from authorized dealer, because I also contacted the company, Shure, and they were like, yeah, that's not even going to be covered under warranty because they're not authorized. So when I went, I'm looking at how much they're charging on Amazon itself for this microphone. It's above what the current MSRP is. I go to Shure, it's on sale. I go to B&H, it's on sale. I go to Target. I didn't know Target even sold this microphone. It's really, really high end. It's like the premier of microphones. It's on sale. But it's the most expensive on Amazon. That's what Zillow was trying to get you to do. They were just trying to get you to get used to buying and selling homes through Zillow. So long term, they would win. Well, losing thousands of dollars on every home didn't pay off for them. And then with the change in the market, we've gone from, remember, when we were doing 20 and 30 offers on every house, to now the great houses having 2 and 3. Matter of fact, I just went into contract on a house. We were the only bidder, and it was spectacular. So buyers can do some stuff now. So here's the thing. They could only make money, or at least lose less money, while the market was skyrocketing. Now that it's going to go, and maybe they're looking at 6% over the next year, they can't make money off of that. Remember several videos I said, get in with these iBuyers, because they weren't just paying market value, they were paying over. I was telling you about the one that I sold, that the highest bidder was a cash buyer, and then they flipped it to Zillow. Now, that exact same floor plan, I'll tell you right now, we sold it to the cash buyer for $300,000. The house was really worth $280,000. They flipped it to Zillow for the $350,000. The house is still sitting there, burning money. The exact same floor plan just sold for $280,000. The exact same house, everything about it. So if Zillow were to put it on the market, even if they were to fix it up, they're not going to get their money back. It's lost. It's gone. They're done. So they finally just went, I'm just going to take our marbles and we're going to leave. Originally, they said they were just doing a little pause, a strategic pause, because they couldn't get the materials they needed, which made sense. Even the new home builders can't get the materials. But now they're going like, okay, this is just too much, no mas. So how does this affect you? When I go through the MLS, a high percentage of the houses I'm looking at for clients were owned by the big three. Zillow, OfferPad, Open Door. I was just looking last night for someone who's I'm saying PCS, and just too military up in there, who was moving in from California. And it was like, man, a lot of these are these iBuyers who are trying to sell. They weren't regular folks. Well, those iBuyers aren't going to give you market value and above anymore, especially when the biggest player has been eliminated. I don't know. I may need to go and get an offer from OfferPad or Open Door to see what they're doing, because the ones I got over the summer were well over market value. So it may have peaked. I told you maybe a week ago when Zillow said they were pausing to go ahead, if you're thinking about selling your house and you want to do it with no hassle, to contact one of these iBuyers quick before they went, oh, Zillow's out of the picture, so I don't have to compete against them anymore, the biggest players in the game. Well, now there's no big player. They don't have the competition, and we're going into the winter time. So if you've been thinking about that route, act quickly, because they're probably going to lower their prices even more and go back to, pennies on the dollar. And if you're saying, oh, I'm not going to take pennies on the dollar, okay, great. You can always put it on the market. There are plenty of buyers out there still, even with the market the way it is now, which is still a seller's market. And for you buyers, take advantage of this and see if you may be able to find some kind of bargain from Zillow. They have a lot of houses sitting there. Maybe y'all have your agents go out there and go like, what does Zillow have out there? See if we can make an offer. Go ahead and do that little low ball. Take what you can get. Bird in hand beats two in the bush kind of thing, right? So anyway, that is what I have for you this week. And of course, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like for the YouTube algorithm. And I do have other videos for you to watch.